Hi guys, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Bisola, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome once again. So, I feel like in this season of my life, I have a lot to say, and I'm going to be saying this, and I hope in one way or the other I can impact somebody's life. Um, I've been in a season in my life where I'm growing, learning, and I just have a lot inside of me to give out, and I feel like I should use my platform to do this. So, when we are working through bad situations in our life, we tend to think about ourselves, which is good, it's wonderful. You have to put yourself first and think about yourself. But I feel like we tend to pity ourselves, and that can leave us crippled and tired and drained, which is understandable because when things are not going as you have planned it, it might get you drained, tired, weak. So today I'll be talking about how to see opportunities in bad situations. I'm going to talk about 5 ways to see opportunities in bad situations. I want you to see it as an opportunity to learn about yourself, about what you're working through, what is the situation you're going through, how did you end up there, and even if it's something that you never had control over, how do I walk through this situation? How do I come out of it? And what do I rely on at this stage of my life? How do I walk through this situation without getting broken? And even if you're already broken, how do I get repaired? How do I get healed? And I know that it can hurt, it can be depressing and tiring. But first, I just want you to see it as an opportunity to learn. So there's a lesson in everything you're working through. The second opportunity that I want you to see in a bad situation is to see it as an opportunity to evolve. And when I mean to evolve, I mean evolve means to grow, like to bring, to invent. What do you want to do better in the next season of your life? What do you have to give to yourself, not to someone else, to yourself, so that this situation you can walk through it with your head up? And what would you do right the next time? For something to be evolved, the thing has to be tested, to be tried, to walk through fire. So just see it as an opportunity to evolve and rebrand, to renew, to become a better version of yourself. And like I said earlier, if it's a situation that you have no control over at all, see it as an opportunity to still evolve. Even though I have no control over it, I know that I'm going to walk through this, and in due time, I'm going to come out of it. So I feel like that's the first thing. Whatever you're going through, that's the first thing you should have in your mind. Is at the end of the day, this is going to be my past. Like this too shall pass. Like that's the word. The third opportunity that I want us to see in a situation is an opportunity to rebirth. To birth something is to carry that thing for the longest. Like when you're having a baby now, you have to carry the child for 9 months. When you're having twins, you have to carry them for like 11 or 12 months, I'm not sure. Then you have to birth them. After going through that pain of pregnancy, the tiredness, the stress, all of that, you're going to get to a point in your life where you have to birth these children. And this is not, even if you go through a cesarean section, that's another discussion entirely. But for a natural birth, you have to go through pain. through like pain that you cannot describe. But as soon as that pain stops, as soon as she pushes out and the baby comes out, then the pain is over and life is brought out. There's this scripture in the Bible that says, as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth a child. So see it as an opportunity for something to be birthed through you, like for something to come out from inside of you, either for your generation or for the people around you or for your friends or for yourself. Because know that every situation is bringing out another version of you. So your old version might be something that you would have to let go. I see some people, and even myself, I see myself now as somebody totally different. And I feel like my friends tell me, my family tell me that, Miss Ola, you're so different now. My situation has birthed a new version of me. I am totally different in the way I think. I am totally different in the way that I work with God now. I'm totally different in the things that I accept now. Like, see it as an opportunity for something to be birthed through you, for God to bring something out of you. Because I tell you guys, we carry a lot. And birthing these things, you have to go through triumphs and tribulation, but know that it's bringing you to its place where we can fulfill destiny. I know it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to even tell God how you really and genuinely feel. It's the way you see God that matters. It's okay to cry, but don't cry for too long. Cry small, stand up to something with your life. The fourth opportunity to see in a bad situation is to see it as an opportunity for you to impact somebody's life. I feel like everything that I've walked through, it has made me somebody that in one way or the other I can impact the lives of the people around me. It might not be financially, but even with words, even when you're close to me and you see what I've walked through and how positive and how it looks as if I carry a lot of strength, which most of the time I have to like kneel and beg God for strength. So I feel like in that way I can impact the people around me. At times God has not called us to impact tens of thousands of people. You might just be the few people around you, your friends, your siblings, your acquaintances, all of those people that you would be able to impact their life, either by words, either by your lifestyle, either by whatever, financially, any way that you can impact them. You'll be able to impact people in your generation. And know that if one person can be impacted by you, that person can carry that thing you have put inside of them, with what you've walked through, with how you've passed through it, with how God has taken you through it. The person can take it to thousands of people. For example, if you're looking to God for a child, you've been going back and forth through it for years now, and you've been at your lowest, you've been at your highest, and probably somebody has never waited on God in that aspect of their life. But you have gone through it. So you finally have your bundle of joy. If you meet somebody else that is currently going through that situation in their life, they can see you and you can tell them your story, and they can know that if you could come out of this mentally, physically, spiritually, in any way that you came out of it, they can walk through it too. They can go through it too. You have something to say to them. See it as an opportunity for you to relate whatever you've gone through to somebody else, and the person can find comfort in it. The last way to see an opportunity in a bad situation is to see it as an opportunity for you to self-reflect. I feel like self-reflection is not spoken about enough, and we as people we tend to put whatever we're going through on somebody else. I know that not all of the things that we walk through is caused by us, but self-reflection just helps when that situation you're working through could have been dealt with better. So self-reflection is not you condemning yourself, or like I said, quote to me, if you have control over that situation, because there are so many things people walk through that are not controlled by them, like the loss of a loved one, like sicknesses and all of that. Yeah. What I'm talking about now is maybe breakup, divorces, financial crises, all of those things. I feel like self-reflection helps you see all of your wrongs. That's the word. All of your wrongs, all of the nonsense you allowed, all of the things that normally you shouldn't have accepted but you accepted, all of the things you did to impact whatever happened to you. It's really going to do a lot for us in this generation if we self reflect. I feel like we tend to pin things that we go through probably on the people around us. Oh, why is all of this happening to me? Oh, the devil caused this. Sometimes it's you, sister, it's you, brother. For example, your finances, your your finances. You're the one buying things that you cannot afford. You're the one putting yourself in credit debt. You are the one responsible for your action. Then you end up in a situation where you're depressed, where you're sad, where you have like a bad financial situation. Fine, you don't have to condemn yourself, but you have to take responsibilities for your action. Number one thing to do is to accept, sit down and accept that this is my fault. I did this to myself. Do you get it? That's the first thing. To know the things that you did wrong to bring about the situation. So that will first give you clarity. But now I'm not going to focus on what I did wrong. I'm going to focus on the way for it to get better. So self-reflection, and when it comes to relationship too, is also the same. You have to look at what you allowed, or probably what you went wrong, or probably what you did wrong, or probably what you could have done better. Do you get what you could have done better? So self-reflection is very, very important in working through bad situations. And I'm just going to like revise everything I've said. See it as an opportunity to learn. See it as an opportunity for you to evolve. See it as an opportunity to birth. See it as an opportunity for you to make an impact in somebody else's life. See it as an opportunity to self-reflect. Combining all of these 5 opportunities is going to help you walk through whatever you're walking through with your heads up. You're going to know what you're doing. You're going to know where you're going. Doing all of this, you know it's not enough. You know you have to do everything with God in mind. He only can help you birth something out of you. You can't birth it alone. If you will carry to birth it to be work. So God first. And even at the season of your life where you feel, oh, yeah, I have all I prayed for, there will be something else that you will walk through. Might not be a bad situation, it might just be like a little challenge, but there is never a time in our life as humans that everything is just smooth. It's just the mindset when navigating these situations that matter, and that's what helps us get through. So I hope I was able to bless somebody through all of this, and whatever you're passing through, it is well. That's the word I have for you. It's going to get better. Trust God and believe in yourself also, that everything is going to be fine. So that's all I have to say in today's video. I hope you guys love today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.